What's going on, guys? It's Rage, and once again, welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 2. Here for today's video, we're back on some MW2, and I'm actually planning on this video going up today, October 5th, the day of Call of Duty Next, one day before the Modern Warfare 3 beta gets started. And as of right now, as of this video going up, I'm going to be live over on my Twitch, out in Los Angeles at Call of Duty Next, streaming the Modern Warfare 3 beta early. So after watching this video, if you guys want to come by the live stream, check out the MW3 beta early, I would love to have you guys there. Now again, the reason as to why we're back here on some Modern Warfare 2 is because we all know that all 16 of the original MW2 maps are going to be the launch maps for Modern Warfare 3. This has been a hot topic of discussion ever since they showed off that Highrise gameplay, that little teaser where we saw the guy running around, mantling over all the objects on Highrise, running on top of the helipad, running through the middle of the map. And I feel like the overall first impression of that was really nice, just seeing how fluid the movement is, especially in comparison to the current Modern Warfare 22. It's a lot more sped up, everything looks fast, it's really nice. But at the same time though, on the flip side, a lot of people, even myself included, are worried about how this new gameplay dynamic is going to feel on the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, which really is the main topic of this video here today. And honestly, it might sound kind of forehead, but also kind of straightforward at the same time, and that is, it's not 2009 anymore. When I say it's not 2009 anymore, I feel like that goes so much further than just the gameplay dynamic of Call of Duty with its movement, fluidity, whatever you want to go off of, right? Call of Duty as a whole has changed so much over the last, well, near 20 years since it's been a franchise, but especially in the case of bringing back the original MW2 maps, it's been almost 14 years since the original MW2 came out. Call of Duty, the way that people play it, the gameplay, dynamics, movement, everything has changed a lot. And I really don't want anyone to take this the wrong way when I say this, because I have also thought the exact same thing. But I feel like if we were to all go into the new Modern Warfare 3 with the ideology or the idea in our heads that it's going to be the exact same as 2009 one-to-one, I just don't feel like it's a very realistic thing, and I think a lot of us might get just disappointed if we go into it with that mindset. Again though, obviously a lot has changed with Call of Duty over the near 20 years. A lot has changed in the past 14 since the original MW2 came out. But when I say it's not 2009 anymore, a lot of it also ties into the community. The community, the way that people play the game, skill-based matchmaking. I myself, as a 27-year-old man, have to realize I'm not 13 years old anymore playing MW2 for the very first time. People have been playing Call of Duty for so long at this rate, a lot of us already know how to play these original MW2 maps. Now, to be fair, what I think is actually really cool to realize is that while these maps are very old and a lot of us have played them, this is also going to be the first time that a lot of new players are going to experience the Modern Warfare 2 maps. I'm sure there's loads of people in the Call of Duty community that may have started with the original MW3, original Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and never went back to play the original MW2. So asides the couple of remasters and remakes that we've had over the years, seeing these classic MW2 maps again is going to be the first time for them. I feel like, of course, there are going to be those instances, there are going to be those games that you get into where you realize that you're playing with people that have never played these maps before, and it's going to be a really nice feeling. But I just feel like the biggest thing is we can't go into this new game just expecting that it's going to be exactly like 2009 all over again, just because we might be setting ourselves up for disappointment if that were to be the case. Now, on the flip side though, of course, there is a standard to how I feel that these Modern Warfare 2 remakes should be handled. Now, of course, I'm not super stoked at the idea of just having doors in the map, or doors in places that you would expect them to be in. But what I think the most important thing is the fact of keeping the map layouts as one-to-one as they possibly can. Here on this map estate, right there at the back of that boathouse, I know the one change that I think I read somewhere was that they're expanding that waterway a little bit further back. To my knowledge, as of right now, that is the only change that I've actually heard of when it comes to remaking these maps. To be completely blunt and honest with you guys, as long as we don't get the Modern Warfare 2019 treatment of all the remakes and remastered maps, we're gonna be in a much better spot. I still think back to the way that they did Crash in Modern Warfare 2019. Like, re-adding that area behind the blue room was just not it. Adding in that barber shop on B-Long is just making the unnecessary changes I feel like we can do without. And I feel like in Modern Warfare 22, with a couple of remakes that we've had, with Showdown and Strike and everything like that, they've done a really good job with it. Now, of course, this is going to be Sledgehammer, not Infinity Ward, remaking the maps, and everything that we've seen and heard so far is looking and sounding really good. Now, obviously, time will tell, right? Again, at the time of this video going up, we got Call of Duty Next going on, and we're gonna have the beta for the next 2 weeks or so. So the more that we get to play them, the more we're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. But again, though, I really do believe that that's the biggest thing. As long as they keep the map layouts one-to-one, the game, of course, is going to feel different with that faster gameplay movement, but keeping the map layouts the same, I feel like is going to be extremely beneficial. That alone is what's going to make it feel more like the original MW2, and not like making unnecessary changes to the maps or adding or taking away certain areas, you know? There's a reason why we look back on all of these maps so fondly. Okay, maybe besides something like Derail here. Alright, I know a lot of people don't like Derail. Maps like Derail and Estate, I know a lot of people don't like. And maybe I'm in the weird minority of this, but I love all of the original MW2 maps. Even maps here like Estate, Derail, I enjoy playing them. And I recently just made a video on this. I'll go ahead and leave one of those cards on the screen right now for you guys. But the idea of bringing all 16 of the original MW2 maps back into the new Modern Warfare 3 does pretty much put the nail in the coffin for what I feel like the potential is for ever remastering the original MW2 here. We may never get it. And also at the same time, I know a lot of people were wondering why didn't they bring all of these classic MW2 maps into the new Modern Warfare 22. And truthfully, I'm kind of glad they didn't in hindsight. With the way that Modern Warfare 22 plays and the core foundational changes that they made to that game with the perk system, again, red dots on the minimap, no dead silence, things like that, the maps would inherently play so much more different, and I don't know if people would like it. Now, of course, that's also a big what if. Like, we may never know how these maps would have played in the new Modern Warfare 22. We'll never know. But just going off of what I know as of this very moment, as of recording this video on September 25th, I like the idea of bringing the classic MW2 maps in a more classic feeling Call of Duty game, with red dots on the minimap, with having boots as dead silence. The classic maps that were made with the classic COD core fundamentals are going to play so much better in a game that brings those back instead of a game where they strip those away to an extent. And now, another thing that I've been thinking of when it comes to the new Modern Warfare 3 and the way that they're handling all of the classic MW2 maps, again, keeping the layouts one-to-one with the new movement system and everything like that, I think the best way that we can get an idea of it and compare it to is the way that they've done it in Cold War and the way that they've done it in maybe Vanguard or even, again, the new Modern Warfare 22, where we see these remakes being made, right? They may or may not have made extremely small changes to the maps, but we get a pretty good idea of how it's going to play in Modern Warfare 3. In the current Modern Warfare 22, I have a couple of clips where I was playing on Strike, but I'm able to mantle over this one wall and kill this guy that's head glitching at this one little generator area. Going back to Cold War, when they brought back Express, obviously in the original BO2, we weren't able to just jump on top of the stationary train and mantle it. The kind of gameplay changes and movement changes that we've seen with Call of Duty over the years, like, we've already been experiencing this kind of thing. This isn't really anything new. One of the biggest comparisons that I think of in Modern Warfare 22 is not only, again, that Strike clip, but the way that they handled Showdown. Showdown plays phenomenally in Modern Warfare 22. Despite the fact that the layout is pretty much one-to-one the exact same as COD 4, you can just mantle up the scaffoldings on the side of the map now. Of course, yes, by nature, that does change the gameplay dynamic of the map, but I don't think it obliterates it. I don't think it kills it nor makes it a worse experience. I feel like it's growing pains. That might be the best way to word it. Okay, you need to stop. This guy is a menace. A Kimbo Bimbo. I was expecting a Kimbo Slice getting Spaz Tech 130 right about now. Again, we've all gotten so used to the way that these maps have played over the past decade plus, and of course, bringing them back in a new light is always going to feel weird at first, but keeping the maps as one-to-one with their original layouts in mind is going to play so much better. I wonder if this door is going to be right here where we have to, like, jump on top of it and then jump on the plane like that, or if we're just going to be able to mantle on top of the plane. That might be really, really weird. Things like that, all in due time, we're gonna figure out. We'll see how it plays. Now, also at the time of recording this video, I have no idea if this is actually released in the new Modern Warfare 22 yet, but they were supposed to be adding a new throwback audio pack for the intervention into the new Modern Warfare 22 again. There was also supposed to be one of those gun screens where they're bringing back all of the original, like, MW2 voice actors, all the faction-specific voiceovers and everything like that onto those gun screens, and the idea of those carrying over into Modern Warfare 3 does tie onto the nostalgia. I really do like that. Look, man, for as much as I love these old school Call of Duties, they're always going to get me on the nostalgia. I'm sorry. Playing on the nostalgia like that is going to be kind of nice, depending on the way that you look at it. It's going to feel really good being able to run around with things like the intervention with the classic sound, the classic voice announcers, and everything like that. And like I was saying earlier, going back to the video I made a couple of weeks ago about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, that the way that they're handling it right now, I feel like really is the best way to go about it without giving us a Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I'll say this till the end of time. Of course, I want the original MW2 to remaster. Of course I do. but I've talked about it so much and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but there's almost no correct way to go about remastering MW2, so this might be the best situation that we actually get. Although I personally think all we really need to do is just bring Robert Bowling's Forgotten Patch back, keep everything else 1-to-1, and just let it rock. Patching the one-man army noob tubes is by far the most important thing that we need to do for it. But yeah, so again though, I hope that all makes sense, and again, I really don't want anything to be taken the wrong way or taken out of context or anything like that. I really do love Call of Duty, and I feel like at the end of the day, that's all we really want. It's just a really fun game to play again, a game that we all enjoy. I know it's very hard to make everybody happy nowadays, but I feel like Sledgehammer here has one of the best opportunities we've seen in the past couple of years to really bring us that classic feeling Call of Duty back. Maybe besides Cold War, because I still feel like Cold War really nailed it despite the circumstances. The last two Modern Warfare games by Infinity Ward, I feel like have been pretty polarizing to say the least. In Modern Warfare 2019, we had phenomenal movement. They stripped it all away in Modern Warfare 22, but Modern Warfare 22 is so much better for 6v6 classic respawn than Modern Warfare 2019 could ever be. I feel like Sledgehammer has the best opportunity to like make the best of both worlds, like make the new Modern Warfare game that we all want. Again, also bringing back all of the classic MW2 maps. It's a great recipe for success. We all just got to see how it plays out. I'm very excited and I'm very nervous at the same time. The biggest takeaway from this video again is that it's not 2009 anymore. And of course, I want to chase that nostalgia too. Trust me, I get that. So much has changed with Call of Duty again over this past decade plus that, of course, it's going to inherently feel different, but I don't want the nostalgia to blind us to what Modern Warfare 3 could potentially be. I myself, again, didn't want to go into the new Modern Warfare 3 expecting that it was going to be exactly like 2009 again, just because I feel like it's not realistic. With the beta of Modern Warfare 3 coming out, again, give it a shot if you guys are interested, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for this video, and again, I hope it all makes sense. I know I'm definitely rambling at this point. I'm so sorry. Again, though, by the point in time that this video goes live, I'm going to be live on Twitch right now at Call of Duty Next, streaming Modern Warfare 3 early, so if you guys want to come check out the gameplay, please do. It's the best way that I can describe it, though. I'm so excited, yet I'm so nervous just to see how everything plays out. More so excited. Again, though, just wanted to sit down and make this video talking about this. It's been a topic that I've been talking a lot about on my live streams as of recent, so just wanted to sit down and make a video on it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the Modern Warfare 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you see with the Modern Warfare 3 beta, and again, go ahead and let me know what you guys think of all that. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.